at Vern's every Tuesday night. So if you're loving the local comedy, go out and support. Please welcome Bobby Warner, everybody. Bobby!
How's it going, everybody? I'm Bobby Warner. You may recognize me from the lead role in Bowling for Columbine 2. I'm also the first result if you've ever Googled sad hamburglar. You guys seem like a fun crowd, though. Who's drinking tonight by round of applause? Man, that's great. I love to drink. I drink like a fish. You know what I like even more than drinking, though? Fucking. Yeah, I fuck like a fish. There's cum on eggs in a river. Very unsatisfying. I'm just like drinking though, like every now and then, occasionally I like to smoke a little bit of weed, but I can't do it too often because I get paranoid. Can't smoke weed and drive. I'll look in my rearview mirror, see anything, just be like, fuck, a cop. Then I'll look closer. It'll be a fire hydrant. And I'll be like, fuck, an undercover cop. My friend said to me the other day that if he was a porn star, his name would be Thick Pickle. Pretty sure mine would be Baby Dill. Paints an accurate picture in terms of size, taste, color, and texture. Got a weird-ass dick, y'all. Recently, the North Face came out with a jacket made completely from woven spiderweb material. For every time you've walked into a spiderweb and thought, please, more. Speaking of outerwear, the other day I saw a guy walking down the street wearing fingerless gloves and a vest. And I was like, oh my god. This guy likes fingerless gloves so much, he bought one for his torso. I took my friend to the Museum of Modern Art. He hated it. Hated the Museum of Modern Art. He's like, man, they call this art. They ought to put an F in front of that. I was like, yeah, man, this stinks. They should call it modern art. After that, we went to McDonald's. He wouldn't do the thing where you ask for a cup for water, fill it up with Coke. Because he's like, what if the person working notices and gets me in trouble? And I was like, I don't know what you think the priorities of a 38-year-old shift leader at a McDonald's on a Wednesday. But probably not vigilante justice. I was talking with my dad, we were talking about driving. Texting and driving tickets have went up to $270 for demerits. He's like, yeah, Bob, the money, that's tough. But where they really get you? With the 4 demerits. Spoken like a true guy who has $270. Actually, they don't get me with the four demerits. They get me when they take 27 times my net worth. But I've grown a bit since then, you know. I decided I should start planning for my future a bit more. So I opened an emergency fund at the bank. And it's great, it's so comforting knowing now that I'll be covered in an emergency. As long as by emergency you mean something that can be solved with $60. If my car breaks down, I'm fucked. But if someone steals like 4 of my t-shirts, I'm 90% covered. No, but I'm trying to plan for my future, you know? Me and my friends set 5-year plans. It's really cool setting a 5-year plan. Get to see where you're going to be in 5 years. If everything goes according to his, at the end of it, it's going to have $250,000 in the bank. That's nothing. Because if everything goes according to mine, at the end of 5 years, I'll have been dead for 4 years. I got a lot of jokes about suicide, though, and my friend said to me, Bob, don't commit suicide, because suicide is 2 things, okay? Suicide is dumb, suicide is permanent. Which would have been very sound advice coming from any of my friends without a face tattoo. Like if I gotta do something dumb and permanent, and my options are suicide or face tattoo, I know it'll disappoint my parents less. No, my mom's great though, you know, like I told her about that kind of stuff, that I was feeling kind of depressed, and she said, oh, you're feeling depressed, would you say you're feeling disconsolate? And I was like, no, I'd never say I'm feeling a word I don't know the meaning of. She was really cool though, like growing up, she didn't believe in keeping scales around the house. She said it's more important how you feel on the inside than what some number on a scale says. That always made me mad. I always wanted scales. I was like, Mom, you're ripping me off on my drugs. Speaking of my family, last week I went out to dinner with my grandma. She said to me, back in my day, people had better manners. And I'm not saying she's wrong, but I am saying that's pretty big talk for someone who calls every Asian person a Chinaman. There's an old saying, it's a beer before liquor, never been sicker. Liquor before beer, you're in the clear. That's not really clear enough for me. Like, what about beer before liquor before beer, before liquor, before uppers, before downers, before beer, before passing out in an alley? Like, am I gonna have a hangover tomorrow or what? Alright, you guys have been great. You're gonna love it.